freestyle rap at all?
Not yet.
Doesn't it appear to be extremely coincidental that you guys arrest people right outside of Governor Newsom's press conference? Is this really just a show of power?
Okay, Patriots, this is Secret Service Sam. Let me know in the comments if you guys can hear me, because I can't really hear myself right now, and I want to make sure you guys can hear me. I am live. I am on vacation, and I had to make this work. I've been doing this every day. Look at this, my new Secret Service Sam shirts. You see it? You're getting it. You hear me. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Is the sound good? Is it sounding good? I'm on vacay. I don't have the studio with me today, but I wanted to give you guys the juice so you can hear me. This is great. Welcome to Samson's World, guys. Lord, where culture, comedy, and court intersect. I mean, we have a lot of stuff to talk about today. I want to get to this right off the bat. First off, I hope you guys are having an amazing hump day, okay? And I hope everybody gets humped today. But have you guys been paying attention to this man at Kin Panama, okay, on TikTok? He is the man who, Lord, I'll show you, I'll bring up a little bit of this. We don't need the music. So it started out, guys, this meteor came down, right? Everybody thought it was like a potato, like you see this thing here. Okay, it's not. It's a meteorite, okay? And this is, you see him touching it. Bad idea, Ken. Bad idea. And he even puts a plant on top of it. What happens? This thing like melts or burns the plant, takes all the nutrients from the plant. Maybe this is where the thing actually got life. Then what else does he do? I don't know. He's like filing it down. He doesn't put it in a petri dish, you guys, okay? That is his first mistake. Lord, oh, Lord, Ken, bless you. So you can see, and he's like, he takes it outside to check it out in the light. Oh, my God, it starts to grow. Did you guys see that? It's like a little hermit, an alien hermit crab at this point, but it is growing. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my MGs. Do you see this thing, guys? This is, I mean, it's in tape. Do you see this? He uses tape. Lord, I know. Thank you. Mako, how do you say your name? Mako Lieber? Yes. If you guys don't know about this, like out of all the craziness that is happening in our world today, this quite possibly is one of the most important things that you need to make yourself aware of, you guys. It is insanity. It's crazy. Okay. Oh, you haven't seen it. Okay. Mako, do you see how big the thing's gotten? By the way, look how big the thing has gotten. Okay. And it's Scotch tape. He's just holding that thing shut with Scotch tape. OMG. And he's cutting pieces of it off and mailing it to people. Looks like Jabba the Hutt, a spider like blob. Oh my God, he's mailing it. Don't mail it to people. Oh my God, this is so crazy, you guys. I cannot believe, if some of you guys have not heard of this, you need to hear about it, because, oh, look, he's got it under surveillance. He keeps it under surveillance while it's at his house. Okay, good. Did anybody see the movie Evolution? With Stifler and David Duchovny, where they like, this happens. Look at it's moving, bro. It's so creepy. And I even have creepier videos of it because it just continues to grow. Look at this. Let me see. Oh, then he started keeping it in a hotel safe, bro. He keeps it in a hotel. Look at this. He stored it in a safe for more reasons than one. Yeah. Luckily he did, because it escaped the container. Oh my God. And it's separated from the rock. OMG. This is when, okay, he decided to hide it in a nearby abandoned house. And I have some exclusive information, you guys, for you about Ken. I've been trying to get Ken here on these interwebs. He's very hard to get a hold of, you guys, but I have somebody who knows him who sent me some messages. It is so crazy. And everybody says in Panama, nobody is talking about this. What are they talking about? Any of my Panamanians, Panama, Panama. I mean, this is, if ever, a reason for Panama-manium and crazylaniums. Look at this thing, dude. Oh, this is the creepiest. This, oh, effing me. Now, a lot of people think it's special effects. I don't know. Why? Because he's starting to think maybe this is, you're starting to think this is a bad idea, Ken. And you're not gonna believe psychologically what's happening to Ken. Oh my MGs, bro. This is so freaking creepy. You can't tell me that's not scary as shit. I would not sit. That is like the biggest spider you've ever seen, except it's an alien. Like, dude, it's just waiting to, and he has it in his car. Okay. He's traveling across state lines. I don't know where he's going with it. This is insanity. Guys, thanks for joining. If you're just joining, this is Samson's World. I am Secret Service Sam. Check out my new shirts. You see them? They're polos. They're like golf shirts or light. You see me. I'm doing this. Check 1, 2. Anyway, I'm digressulating. Dude, craziness. Now, I will read you a very, one of my Patriot followers, who I'm actually going to follow back right now. He writes me, and he's from Panama. Hello, brother. I'm from Panama, and sadly, no one is talking about this alien stuff. I reply, that's crazy. He's and this is about Ken, okay? He's responding. Ken is the guy who found this meteorite and is raising it. He's a regular dude with a regular job with no access to any type of CGI or VFX. I know someone that's family used to be friends with Ken, and he told me not even his family can contact him nowadays. Did you hear that? This is exclusive TikTok. It's not on TikTok. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. This is crazy. I know someone that's family used to be friends with Ken, and he told me not even his family can contact him nowadays. He's getting crazier and crazier with this. Almost like if something is consuming him. This is his words. Authorities here are ignorant and inoperative in most cases. That's the reason why this hasn't blown up in the news or given the right importance. Panama is, all caps, not prepared for anything like this whatsoever. Guys, this is crazy. My mind is full on blown. And did you see how he transported it? Guys, he put it into an ice cooler. Lord. That's all we can do is pray nowadays. Our world is all we can do is pray. Lord. Look at this. Oh my God. Put it into a freezer. Is he gonna freeze it? Okay, this is enhanced for better visuality. Oh my God, this is so crazy. I might have to make an updated TikTok. Dude, look at that, you guys. What do you guys think about that? You guys, hang on 1 second. I need to make an updated TikTok on this. Patriots, this is Secret Service Sam here. This is crazy. I have an update with Ken. OMG-zalings. Oh, hold on. I can't do it. Okay. Never mind, guys. I need to be able to read the text. Anyway, I'm digressulating all over the place. Speaking of text messages, did you see the text messages that they say are from the guy who unalived Charlie Kirk. And by the way, I think it's tragic. It's disgusting. It's reprehensible behavior. This guy's a coward. What he did is disgusting. I don't think we can blame this on left or right, but I do believe something more is going on. Candace Owens, I don't typically listen or subscribe to Candace Owens at all, but she was very close with Charlie Kirk, and she's not feeling what happened. Listen to this text message that the FBI or Utah, whoever, expects us to really believe that a 22-year-old Gen Z talks like this. Listen up.
Interviewed Robinson's roommate, a biological male who was involved in a romantic relationship with Robinson. The roommate told police that
by the way, they're trying to pin this on the trans community, which is so insane because how many mass shootings have really been by trans shooters, right? A very small number compared to white male conservatives and white supremacists, if we're going to keep it a buck and keep it 100. And I just heard something else. I don't know if this is true. Okay. This might not be true. This is all allegedly. But I did just see something. I think one of my family members sent it to me, an article where MAGA is the top consumer of trans porn online. I don't know. Fact check me on that, please, because I think it's hilarious if it's true. Anyway, I'm digressulating. Listen to this text.
Received messages from Robinson about the shooting, and he did provide those messages to police. On September 10th, 2025, the roommate received a text message from Robinson which said, "Drop what you're doing.
What time?
Look under my keyboard."
Drop what you're doing. Look under my keyboard. First of all, nobody has said, okay, drop what you're doing because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used. That is the Humpty Dance. That's from the 90s, bro. What Gen Z says, drop what you're doing?
Roommate looked under the keyboard and found a note that stated, quote, "I had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it." Police found a photograph of this note.
Is this the Goonies? Is like, okay.
The following text exchange, then took place. After reading the note, the roommate responded, "What? You're joking, right?" Robinson, "I am still okay, my love, but I'm..."
No LOLs? You're joking, right? LOL.
"Stuck in Orem for a little while longer yet. Shouldn't be long until I can come home, but I gotta grab my rifle still. To be honest, I had hoped to keep this secret till I died of old age."
To be honest, I had hoped to keep this secret till I died of old age, but instead, I'm going to totally incriminate myself and give every single detail and a confession over text message because I'm Gen Z, and I know even though a message is deleted, they can still go into your phone and get that message out. Got it.
"I am sorry to involve you." Roommate, "You weren't the one who did it, right?" Robinson, I am.
Yep, I am.
Sorry." Roommate, "I thought they caught the person." Robinson, "No, they grabbed some crazy old dude, then interrogated someone in similar clothing. I had planned to grab my rifle from my drop point shortly after."
From my drop point. Yeah, Gen Zers always say drop point.
"But most of that side of town got locked down. It's quiet, almost enough to get out, but there's one vehicle lingering."
A lot of people said too, Gen Z, who says lingering? Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger?
Why? Robinson, "Why did I do it?" Roommate, "Yeah." Robinson, "I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated out. If I am able to grab my rifle..."
Now, I have a question. If this is his love, why did you do it? Don't you think they most likely would have had prior conversations if his roommate is his trans lover? Don't you think they might have had conversations like this in the past? So he would kind of be like, oh God, you did it. Honey, we talked about that, but you never should have, obviously. You know, I don't know.
I will have left no evidence.
You just left the whole
Going to
text
attempt to
thread.
retrieve it again. Hopefully they have moved on. I haven't seen anything about them finding it. Roommate, how long have you been planning this?
Where are the timestamps on these text messages so that way people can align it with the crime?
Robinson, a bit over a week, I believe. I can get close.
He's been planning it a bit over a week. Don't you think something like this would take much longer?
Close to it, but there is a squad car parked right.
Squad car. What Gen Z kid says squad car? They'll say cop car. They'll say popo. What are we doing here? No 22-year-old, and I'll argue any 22-year-olds out there, do you say, hey man, check, there's a squad car over there? No, they say there's a cop over there.
By it. I think they already swept that spot, but I don't want to chance it.
What do you think, Amy
again.
Overman?
I'm wishing I had circled back and grabbed it as soon as I got to my vehicle. I'm worried what...
Vehicle. Again, Gen Zers do not put this much information into a text thread. My son, I'll text him and be like, okay. And he'll say TTL or TYL, talk to you later. OTW, on the way. LOL, there's not one LOL in here. There's not one LMAO. There's no abbreviation whatsoever, which just makes it feel sus. They didn't even say sus. They didn't even say Sigma, Ohio. They didn't even do a skibbity toilet, son.
My old man would do if I didn't.
Okay, again, my old man. Nobody, I'm from the 70s and 80s. I used to say my old man. Nobody does that anymore.
Spot, but I don't want to chance it. Robinson again. I'm wishing I had circled back and grabbed it as soon as I got to my vehicle.
Yeah.
I'm worried what my old man would do if I didn't bring back Grandpa's rifle.
Yeah, Grandpa's rifle. Sit a little ditty on Jack and Diane. He wouldn't say Grandpa's rifle. He'd say GPA or something.
IDEK if it's had a serial number, but it wouldn't.
Oh, IDK. I don't know. Finally, one acronym and a whole text exchange with 22-year-olds? I haven't watched much of this. I've been wrapped up in a couple. Thank you. Libra lady. Yeah, I'm telling it now. It's crazy. They're going through. They found text messages between the alleged Tyler Robinson and his lover.
Trace to me. I worry about Prince. I had to leave it in a bush where I changed outfits. Didn't have the ability or time to bring it with. I might have to abandon it and hope they don't find Prince. How the F will I explain losing it to my old man?
How will he explain losing his Pune to his old man? How about explaining to his old man that you unalived somebody and took them away from their family? This is crazy.
Only thing I left was the rifle wrapped in a towel. Remember how I was engraving bullets? The F in messages.
Remember how I was engraving? I mean, guys, I just hate to say it. This is not our grandmother or grandfather who doesn't understand about text messages or emails, where even if you delete them, or they still find them. What 22-year-old Gen Z? Hector's on the feed. Hector, my good friend, a Marine, a real Marine. I salute you, Hector. Anyway, I'm digressulating. Who gives up this much information? Who said in the beginning of these texts that he wants to grow old with his lover? Wouldn't he call him? Wouldn't that have been a better idea? I don't know.
Are mostly a big meme. If I see notice bulge UWU on Fox News, I might have a stroke, all right. I'm going to have to leave it. That really effing sucks.
Oh, Oh, yeah.
Judging from today, I'd say Grandpa's gun does just fine, IDK. I think that was a
He would have said LOL.
$2K scope.
He just made a joke there. He said, I don't know about you, but I think Grandpa's gun did pretty good today, which is a disgusting joke. But why wouldn't he put LOL? Why would he say, I don't know?
Robinson again, delete this exchange.
Delete this exchange. Yeah. And then maybe go into your edit and then delete those text messages. And the FBI can still go to your phone provider and ask for everything that has been deleted off your phone. We're not dumb here. Libra, thank you. Your daughter's cracking up at me. I'm just spitting straight facts here. I mean, I'm just saying, guys, we have to question everything. I'm Jewish. We are taught to question everything.
Again, Robinson, my dad wants photos of the rifle. He says Grandpa wants to know who has what. The feds released a photo of the rifle, and it is very unique. He's calling me, RN, not answering.
Right now, he's calling me like they just
Robinson,
subtly flip them in here.
Since Trump got into office, my dad has been pretty diehard MAGA.
Here it goes.
Robinson.
Guys, this is not something you can blame on the left or the right, okay? Last I checked, I've never thought about unaliving somebody, nor would I ever, nor have I, okay? This is a lunatic, all right? So stop pointing fingers. Good Lord, like a bunch of babies. I'm going to turn myself
in willingly. One of my neighbors here is a deputy.
He said, I'm going to turn myself in willingly. With the help of his dad turned him in. The FBI would have never got him, I don't think. This guy turned himself in.
For the sheriff. Again, you are all I worry about, love. That came from Robinson. Roommate, I'm much more worried about you. Robinson, don't talk to the media, please. Don't take any interviews or make any comments. If any police ask you questions, ask for a lawyer and stay silent.
Yeah, stay silent, because that's anything but what I did. I just don't get, and this guy is not cooperating. Tyler Robinson, he's not talking to authorities, but he's going to do this detailed of a text thread as he's like hiding out in the bushes. Now, here's another person's, man, I keep bringing all these videos in, and I'm trying to find out, like, where do they all go to? Hold on one second, guys. Let me bring in, let me see if I got this real quick, because I think this is an interesting. Well, is this it? Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. This guy, I think this is interesting. What do you guys think about this?
What up, beautiful people? I think they got the wrong guy. Even Candace Owen knows there's something up here. Something's fishy. I did some research this morning, and I looked up the manufacturer of the hunting rifle that killed CK. They didn't tell us what model it is, so I just picked the shortest one they had. Disassembled, you're still left with 23 inches of barrel. So I went to my son's backpacks, my backpacks. I
wish I had
tried 4 different backpacks. And I see if I could fit 23 inches at an angle that would cover it up completely. It doesn't fit. And we've seen the video. There's nothing sticking out of that backpack. And we're supposed to believe that he went up there, assembled a gun, took the shot, was calm enough to disassemble the gun, leave the screwdriver, get back down, go to a forest, assemble the gun without the screwdriver, and conveniently leave it with a towel with trace DNA. I ain't buying it. Candace Owen is not buying it. You shouldn't buy it.
I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I think almost one of the most stunning things in what he just said was left the screwdriver up on the roof, but then reassembled it without that screwdriver, and then leaves it in the forest with all the trace DNA. And you have seen the roof. When he jumps off of it, you don't see anything. Something is just not adding up about all this. I'm sorry. Here's something, switching gears a little bit. Let me see if I have any more on this, because I won't kill you guys. Oh, no. With this, because it's already been a very emotional week. Anyway, more emotions. There was a black college student named Trayvon Reed who was found hung at Delta University in Mississippi. I need to make sure before I tell you this story, AI Sam got it a little bit wrong. There's been some online rumors that his arms and legs were broken. Okay. But the coroner said no, and it doesn't look like there's any foul play. But we know, well, maybe we don't know, but in case you don't know, there is a long history of Black Americans dealing with this sort of crime. I'm trying to be soft with my words for the algorithm here, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about. So to assume that this wasn't foul play, you would not be paying attention to history. Anytime a black man this happens to a black man in America, we must pay attention and look extra deep, because I'm not buying the he unalived himself. Okay. His cousin, okay, is on TikTok. I can't verify that it's his real cousin. He's been quoted in publications saying the whole family wants an independent investigation. They don't believe the coroner, right? He didn't do it. It's all BS. Literally zero of it makes sense. The entire thing is staged. Several people involved. Okay, are we talking about that? Yeah, sorry, Amy. Yes, both of these are. I don't know. Okay, but I know we need to be doing more, because Trey Reed, say his name, there needs to be an independent autopsy. Somebody told me, they said the sheriff is black, the coroner is black. So it's good. We're good. That doesn't mean anything. Power is power. So I'm saying, when there is something like this happens, especially in Mississippi, have you seen the movie Mississippi Burning? Go see it. Well, watch it. It's an excellent movie. It's very sad and disgusting, but we need to learn our American history. So then when something like this happens, we don't just take the police saying, oh, yeah, he unalived himself, when the family totally says that's not possible. So I just want to raise awareness about this on my platform. Also, moving along, this is your world, my folks, and I'm just spinning it. Yep. Yes, for sure, Amy. Like you said, that doesn't mean anything, and lots of departments are corrupt. Yes, they really are. Thank you. We got Ryan, Brittany Brosnan, Dorm Maronian. Dorm, you look like Steve. Dorm, you know I'm much better looking than Steve, and in 10 times better shape than Steve. Anyway, I'm digressing. Did you guys see this? This is hilarious. What in the road rage is going on here?
You need to leave.
This guy went into the hood.
You need to leave.
And he got into an accident.
You need to leave.
And they started making fun of him. This rage. Look at this. White boy rage.
You need to leave.
Oh my God, bro. Did you guys see that? You need to leave. Oh my God. That is just, I always say that some adults are still children. Their body grew into an adult, but they're still kids. Look at this dude smash the window. Nobody, by the way, in the comments, they were saying, has anybody ever seen anyone smash a windshield with their bare hand? Look at this guy. And it's his car. Broken hand and head concussion. You need to leave. Oh my God, where is this? God bless America.
You need to leave.
You need to leave. That is so funny. That needs to be like on a song. Wow. Guys, this has been a lot of fun here tonight. This is just, I'm out of town. I just wanted to make this happen for you guys because I love you guys. If you guys haven't been watching, Kash Patel has been getting lit up by Congress for his just pretty mid job. That's what the Gen Zers say. Check out her roasting him. This genius. This is how all of our politicians need to be. No matter what side of the aisle you're on, we need to call each other out like this.
Definitely take issue with a number of decisions that Donald Trump makes, especially when it comes to the people that he decides to appoint
Oh,
to
snap.
very important positions, including this one, because I did have to make sure that I wasn't going crazy.
Let her
But when
cook.
I say that you are the least qualified FBI director in the history of the FBI, that is real, because you are the only one that never even served with the FBI prior to joining. Yet we are supposed to
Let her
believe
cook.
that you are the greatest thing since
That's
sliced
false.
bread. I didn't ask you a question.
Oh,
Now,
she didn't ask
what
you
I
a
want to go
question.
through is to talk
False.
about why you are a failure and why, honestly, we just need to tell you bye-bye. I know that you got a
Yes.
little upset and you put on your show for your boss because it
Baby, bye, 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 bye.
seems like you're trying to save your job when it came to talking to Senator Booker yesterday.
Wow. You know, Fox News did report that there's a little girly, wordly, birdly, swordly, allegedly saying Cash is on the outs, man. Cash is on the out, like Dan Bongino's hairline.
But let's go through some of your failures.
Yeah, thank you.
So
Love
before
Jasmine.
you were even confirmed, and I
How does anybody, and let me ask this question, God forbid, do you think they'd fly the flags at half mast if this had happened to Jasmine? Because they should. She's in Congress. She's brilliant. She's one of the most intelligent politicians there. I know that people hear that and they're like, Sam, you're a moron. But just, I don't know, just something to think about.
And I think one of my colleague from Georgia, pointed out that you are already targeting career officials so that you could direct illegal firings. Mind you, these cases that you were so upset about, which are the ones tied to Trump, the cases came through his handpicked FBI director. And frankly, when people sit around and say things like, oh, you know, we're happy because now we feel safe. I don't know who feels safe in this country except for the white supremacists, because I specifically as a black woman definitely don't feel safe.
Yes.
And frankly, my colleagues have been real nice to you today,
Get
and
'em.
I applaud them, but I don't have the same demeanor.
Do not hold her
because
back.
I know that multiple colleagues on this side of the aisle
Yeah-oh.
have faced death threats. In fact, somebody tried to kill one of my colleagues. And frankly,
Hang on, Amy. She's not Miss Ratchet. That's kind of racist, Amy. Thanks for watching it, but she's not Miss Ratchet. She's Miss Lawyer. She's Miss very highly educated. But the fact that she speaks with strength, people call it ratchet. And I'm here to say, anybody who says ghetto, ratchet, is racist. So just letting you guys know, keep it going. Keep it going, Jasmine.
No, if this
Because she's 100% right here, guys. If there's a lie, please put it in the comments.
FBI or under your leadership, if those people would have been caught. I don't have any confidence in you. And if we start talking about the reasons that I lack confidence, we could start with you not just wanting to acknowledge some simple facts. Simple facts like the vast majority of the threats are coming from right-wing extremism.
This part, guys, because they're trying to say there's more extremism on the left, which, like I said before, it's not left or right. It's billionaires versus us.
And I know my colleagues have tried to stress this, but I decided that I would maybe do it in a different way.
Oh, I love
Number
it.
one, I have a couple of UCs. Ken Buck, one of multiple Republicans receiving death threats for voting against Jim Jordan as House Speaker.
Damn.
Without objection.
Another one,
Objection.
Republican
Jim
lawmaker
Jordan
says she
objects.
received death threats after voting against Jim Jordan in Speaker's race.
Yeesh.
Without objection.
Without objection.
In addition, there was another one from another colleague who now is leaving Congress because they said that they were calling his wife anonymously and threatening her life to the extent that she
Dang.
ended up sleeping with a firearm.
That's crazy.
Without objection.
Okay, so here's the deal. How are we supposed to have confidence when you're sitting up here telling the Senate yesterday that it will take you 14 years before you
14
can get
years?
the FBI fully staffed to do their jobs? You're also now redirecting
Come on, Amy. What do you think
resources
about
so that they
Patel?
can
You
go and
actually
play
like Patel?
ICE agents on the streets. You're getting rid of your most qualified people, and even when it came down to somebody that you consider to be a friend, you were posted up having some fancy dinner to the extent that you posted not only once erroneously, you posted twice erroneously as
Dude,
it
come
relates
on.
to catching somebody, and then you want to go and say, let me take a victory lap.
And I think we need to stop all politicians and government workers from tweeting or putting social media. All right. That's just for guys like me, comedians. I mean, that's just, why do we need them posting?
Because honestly, if it wasn't for parents deciding that they were going to turn in their
This
child,
part.
it seems like y'all wouldn't have got there. Even though he literally confessed online. So I'm confused about what it is that the FBI is doing, except for trying to put on a show for The Apprentice, or whatever you want to call him. The day after all of this took place, there was domestic terrorism that was taking place at HBCUs. They were targeted. Yet I didn't hear anything from the FBI about.
Did you guys hear about this? That HBCUs went on lockdown. Also, do you know how many HBCUs Charlie Kirk spoke at?
What was going on? And again, black people.
Why are we not protecting our black community, specifically black women? Why are we letting this happen? And why were HBCUs targeted after a white man in Utah unalived another white man? What does that have to do with the black community? That confuses me.
People kept saying, how did we end
Tell
up
him, Jasmine.
This? Because the numbers are so very clear that white supremacy is a problem. And honestly, I've not heard anything out of you today that makes.
No, why is it that they label all these other terrorist groups, but the KKK is not a terrorist group?
Me believe that you're going to do anything about the white supremacy problem, the one that is leading to children being killed, children being shot, as well as members of their community as they're worshiping in their churches.
Dude, and the best is she calls it, you know, you just kiss the apprentice's ass. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think about it? This is your world. I'm just spinning it. It's crazy. I thought this was a great show. I'm going to go get myself some dinner, relax a little bit. I will try to come back to you guys tomorrow and Friday, but I am on a little bit of a vacay. So I want to try to chillaxify in. But let me know. I love you guys. I couldn't do this without you guys. And make sure you get ready next week. I will be going Thursday, September 25th to the Diddy Dome. That's right. Because the Diddlation will have his hearing and he could get acquitted or a new trial. Diddy could literally walk free a week from tomorrow. Think about that, guys. Secret Service Sam out. Samson for president of the world. That's right. Love you guys.
Can you freestyle rap at all?
Not yet.
Doesn't it appear to be extremely coincidental that you guys arrest people right outside of Governor Newsom's press conference? Is this really just a show of power?